Yeah, that is Tacky Mama. Ugh. I kind of clean up, but I ain't gonna show y'all my eye. I ain't gonna show you my eye. You know, like, share, subscribe. I'm still back in this old dusty, funky room hiding from the black eye cow. You know, I was gonna go back and try to find my other earring, but in the meantime, while I'm sitting back here, let me tell y'all about the time that I had to go to the prison house to see a young lady who said that she needed someone to come see her, verify that she would take her medication, her crazy medicine. She couldn't help you, y'all. Don't laugh. Don't laugh, because the girl was getting a crazy chick. Don't laugh. She couldn't help you. She couldn't help you, you know. Get them crazy chicks. All of them ain't crazy chicks, though. It's called disability. Anyway, let me tell you, I'm back here. Hold on, y'all. I thought I heard something. I heard that black eye cow there, but why y'all here? Let me tell y'all about her. I can't talk right now. I can't talk right now. I'm going to have to call them back. See if that was that black eye cow calling me, but anyway. I'm going to tell you about the time I went to the prison to verify for this young lady that she would take her meds. And the women's facility and the men's facility here in North Florida is together. And don't come looking for me in North Florida. I ain't looking for you, so don't come looking for me. But anyway, I had to go through the men's area before I got to the women. So I went in, I signed in, I had to take off my jewelry, take off my shoes and put on another pair of shoes, cover up, I had to cover myself up. I couldn't have no cleavage hanging out anymore. There, I still had on, my pants was a little tight. He said, well, ma'am, we're going to let you through this time, but next time, we can't let you through with them tight pants. Well, he was checking me out himself. He was looking at me, and that was fine, looking at an older woman, a queen, a cougar. Hey, I couldn't help how I looked. He said, we're going to let you through this time. Because one of the ladies had said, well, your pants are fitting a little too tight. And I looked at her. Like her uniform didn't fit tight. She was just jealous. Because there was a queen coming through there looking just as young as her. So when I went back there to see the girl, I had to come through the men area. Come through the men area. And I had to go through a certain amount of doors and they locked behind me. Go through that door and lock behind me. He said, well, ma'am, you're going to have to walk up the stairs, go take the elevator to the 3rd floor, and then walk up the set of stairs to the 4th, because she was on the 4th level. I said, okay, I'll do that. So as I got in the elevator, and when I got to the 3rd floor, this heavy stench of funk came down. The elevator doors open. It was like, whew. Really, the time the elevator got to that floor, it started seeping into the cracks. I could smell something. Didn't smell too good. But when they opened that door, it's like that scent go, whew. I'm like, what the ham sandwich is that? Oh, goodness. They say, honey, child, don't let the hound dog catch you sleep. Anyway, Mama put the coffee pot on. I stepped out in the hallway. And in the beginning, I couldn't figure out what it was. What that stench was in there. Bernie Mac had said it one time, but dussy, but it wasn't but dussy. It was something else. Just couldn't get it. Like, what is this smell? And then they tried to cover it up with Clorox. And I had to go down this long corridor and then go up a set of stairs and then cut to my left and go in these little rooms, little maze, and get into this small box that looked like a phone booth. And I'm like, this is crazy. But anyway, let me tell you about my point. I'm walking down the corner and it looked like the stench was getting stronger and stronger. I tried to hold my breath through my nose, but something started tasting funny in my mouth. I said, I put my shirt over my nose. I still could smell it because it hadn't got in my clothes. It was just that bad, y'all. The stench was so bad. So I kept walking down, and the stench was just horrible. Just getting horrible. About a minute. And then when I got to the foot of those stairs, I said, I know what that is. I said, that's butthole. Smelled just like butthole, just spunky back, like somebody hadn't washed their tail in days. You know, y'all don't be judging. Y'all know how that smells. Y'all know how people be stinking it up. They be humming. And you be like, good gracious alive, don't you smell yourself? Anybody that haven't taken a bath to get around they stink tail, know they stink. My brother even talked about that. I said, Rodney, it's some men that feel that they don't stink. They just think women stink. He said, that's a lie. He said, when that sack down there, Holly, that hangs on to their third leg, starts sticking to their leg like Velcro, he said, they stink. I ain't going to say the word he said. He said the A word, but I ain't going to say that because we don't know. We might have children watching on here. But it smelled like butthole. And I was just... By the time I got to that cage, I then went through that maze and got into this little phone booth, looked like a cage. She got on the phone. She said, hey, I'm like, where you at? She said, here I am. I'm down here. So I went to number 2. And then they going to tell us, no, don't go to number 2, move to number 4. So I went to number 4. She said, hey, I just want to see how y'all was doing, but I really need somebody to come up here and verify vouch for me, Miss Holly. Miss Tacky Mama, so we can so they can let me out of this place. Cause I said, yeah, they need to let you out the way it's smelling in here. She said, what? I said, girl, I come up the hallway. I said, and it was so stink back there, smelled like butthole. It was worse than butt dust. It was stank, just funky. Whoever is in these prisons, please, I have no problem. You know, I'm not being judgmental. But it was stinking, that prison. You cannot hide the smell of butthole with Clorox. I still could smell. Look, I used to clean. I know what's going on. So anyway, after I came, I said, ooh, my goodness. I got to smell this stench again. She's like, all right, Miss Holly, we talked for a while. She's like, how you doing? I'm doing all right. I just dread. I'm glad I was in there talking to the sister. But I was dreading going back down that long corridor. Because it was a stench in there. Oh, goodness. I'm like, ugh. Ooh, I almost brought up my dinner, my lunch, or whatever I had back there waiting to digest. Wait a minute, hold on. Y'all heard that? I believe that black-eyed cow. All right, now this is my house, you black-eyed cow. Don't come in here. Thought I heard someone walking out there. I heard something. But anyway, we and her said our goodbyes. I said, take care. She got out like in 2 more months. But she still had to go to the Appalachia Center. You know, she had to hang out there until they saw her taking her meds. But the reason why they put her on meds is because she said that she went looking for a house. And the person that owned the house told them they wasn't going to get the house. So when they left, a few of her friends that she was with decided they was going to go back and do some damage. But they didn't tell her. They said, well, let's go back to the house tomorrow and we'll see what's going on again to see if he'll let us have it. They know doggone well that man wasn't going to let them have the house. So they went back the next day and she decided, she said she wanted to do another walk through the house because the house was so pretty. You know, she was going to put it on her Section 8. I don't know why. But anyway, it was a big, beautiful house upstairs. So while she was walking through, the little friends she had went and set the house on fire. And she just walked up in there and they ran. And she up in there walking around and smoke coming out and she looking and she smelling smoke and she didn't know what was going on. And said when she came downstairs, she was trapped. The fire was blazing up. And she said she remembered off from the kitchen, there was a sliding glass door. And said when she ran, she heard the paramedics and the rescue squad. And, well, I just said the paramedics. Come on, see, that black-eyed cow got me nervous, y'all. Got me nervous. Ooh, wait a minute, hold on. Okay. Anyway, she came out. When she came out, that's who they saw coming out. Well, they looked at her record. They arrested her, looked at her record. They saw she had a mental thing going on. Which she didn't act like. I think she said that so she could get her a check and get on that governmental system. But hey, ain't none of my business. And ain't none of yours. But I'm going to tell it. Because this is a gossip channel. Anyway, she went. And she got arrested. Went on, signed the papers, did a little time, told them they put her back on that medication, and she got out. So that's why she needed for me to come up there to verify that I would vouch for her and look after her. I wasn't getting paid, which I believe I should have got paid. But anyway, that's the story. But when I went back to the story when I was in the prison jailhouse or whatever they call it, I started back down the corridor, the hallway. Don't need to use no fancy words. Down the hallway. And boy, that stench came up in my nose again. I'm like, they need to tell these prisoners, these people locked up, please wash. I mean, I don't know what their situation is, and I ain't trying to put nobody down. But all I could smell was butthole. All the way down the hall. I was so happy when I got to that elevator. I ain't never been so happy to see an elevator before in my life. I got on that elevator. And when I got down there, I told them guards, I said, y'all need to go up on that fourth or third level. And they need to clean up there because it stank. And they got to looking at each other. Yes, ma'am, we understand. Yeah, of course y'all understand. Go up there and clean it. Got all that funk coming through there, smelling like butthole. But over there where the women were, you could see them down. I could see down in there where they was cleaning and walking around, washing towels and talking and cutting up with each other. And it seemed like they called everybody in there mama. Hey, what's up there, mama? What's up, little mama? How you doing, little mama? Because when I stepped up, she said, Mama, how you doing? I don't come with that mama stuff, girl. I'm trying to get up out of here. I don't like the smell of him. And then when I was walking, it was a guy. I don't know what he was supposed to be out there in the hallway, but he started looking, peeping at me. I said, let me get on in here in this place where I got to talk to this girl. Because I can't, no, baby. I'm trying to get up out of here. I ain't trying to break in prison. I ain't trying to get in prison. I ain't trying to start nothing so I can go help me, Lord, and pray for the ones that's in there. You know, help them, Lord. But anyway, y'all, that's one of my stories. Ooh, goodness. Ugh. I never smelled something so stank before in my life, other than the sewage. And it was funky. But when I got on them guards, I told them, y'all need to go up there on that level 3, 4, wherever it is, and do something up there. They just stood there, yeah, yes, ma'am, and looked at me like they was bad to the bone. But anyway, that's one of my gossip stories. I have to go because I got to keep a lookout at that window. Because that black-eyed cow might try to break in on me and hurt me up. You know, I'm not a violent person. And she jumped on me. So I wouldn't clean myself up, and I decided I'd talk to y'all because she got me stuck back in a part of my house in a dusty stank room. I can't get to my weapons and all that, and I don't want to shoot because they've been having all these mass shootings, and they might arrest me and throw my tail in jail. Help me. Oh, goodness. Ugh, the dog ain't even here to bark no more. But y'all like, share, and subscribe, and comment if you want. And be nice. Because if you come up on that mess, I not only, no, I'm going to let it go. Come on. If y'all want to come on. Like, share, and subscribe, and comment, because I'm inviting you to do it. But y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Watch out for that hound dog. Don't let him catch you sleeping. Because he not only bark, he will bite. Honey, child. I have to go. Bye. Ooh, I shouldn't have smelled.